Dum de dum de dum. So let's adjust this here. Hi, Tubies. Welcome, welcome. We have already a few guys in the stream. Hello, Tyler Rivey and Billy Bo Bursey. Hello, hello. Nice of you to drop by. Well, today we will paint sort of a smaller miniature. This one here. Maybe let's zoom out a little. Yeah, that's... no, I can't paint like that. Maybe this way? Yeah, that should be okay. Yeah, I also love this knight. It's the Scavenger Bracer from Station Forge. Let's dive right in, shall we? So, are you guys painting something? What do you have on your painting desk currently? I might have made a mistake in gluing the head in. You see, I can't fit the brush through here. That's a problem. But not a problem I can't fix. From Tyler, not right now. I do have some Orc Boys, some Orc Bikers, and a Ducker Jet on standby, though. Just take a brush with a longer brush tip. Maybe that way we can reach back there. Barely. Get Wrecked had some Chaos chosen on the painting desk. That's also neat. Okay, this one has even longer bristles. Let's try this one. Let's get out the big guns. Get in there. I have a Warhound Titan currently painting, and then I'm painting Gilliman. Warhound Titan, are we talking about a real, actual Warhound Titan from Forge World, or one for the game Titan, where they are a little bit smaller? The smaller one of plastic. Oh, okay. But nevertheless, it's a nice big miniature, almost as big as this one, I guess. Nope, there's no way I get back there with a brush. Maybe it needs spritz more of the primer can. If you excuse me for but a moment, I will do it right now. Oops, table quake. And there I'm back. Yeah, now it's black back there. So as the first step, I'm covering the parts that the primer did not hit, like back here in the recesses and such. If you see a spot where I missed it, please tell me. 24 eyes look better than 2. I hope the music that I have on my headphones is not too loud and YouTube is not picking up on this. I don't want to have a content warning strike here. I don't hear a thing but you talking. Oh, that's good. Okay. So feel free to put on music on your own in the background. So also I was thinking for a color scheme I will go with red and blue. But what do you guys think? Oh, I missed a message there. I've probably said it before, but I love your videos, both for the content and because there's something soothing about your voice and hearing you talk about painting. Well, thank you. I love to hear that. I'm happy if my content reaches people and makes them happy. So if I can do something for you about some painting techniques that you need information about, don't hesitate to ask. As for painting scheme, I was thinking something with green. It's up to you, though. Well, my Imperial Knights have normally, so my previous 4 from Games Workshop, they have a red and yellow color scheme. And my latest one has a blue color scheme now. So I thought I would make a mix out of red and blue for this one to tie both factions together a little bit. From Frykin, I'd go for Iron Giant color scheme, as it looks like the Giant in War mode. Yeah, Iron Giant is just grey. That's not that exciting to paint. But I've seen grey miniatures look great, so nothing wrong with grey in general. So, since this stream is sponsored by you guys and your kind support here with super chats and super stickers, I guess the question for color scheme is up to you guys. So, if no one takes the bait, I will go with a red and blue color scheme. But if you are so inclined to want to sponsor the stream, you could totally buy the color scheme, so to speak. Yes, I'm a filthy cash out YouTuber who wants to finance her plastic crack and resin crack addiction. Don't blame me, blame the system. No, but seriously, I'm really grateful for all of you that are coming here and watching my stream. You don't have to pay me anything if you don't want to. Everything that I provide is still for free. All my videos are free on YouTube and free for streaming. When you say plastic crack, I think of ogres and their loincloth. Why that? That's a very specific image you conjure there. Most Organ minions I've seen have some of their rear hanging out. Oh, okay. Ah, that's for the crack. Okay. Well, there are a lot of spots that I've missed with the primer. You think you hit every corner, and then you basically have to repaint the entire thing anyways. Hi, Ryan Amel. One of my greatest supporters so far. Well, I can't read that. Sorry. I don't speak Russian. And I can't read the letters. So, if somebody would be so kind to translate that for me? I just Google Translated. Very happy to see the live broadcast. Thanks a lot for the tutorial videos. Well, thank you. And thank you for dropping by. Nice to see you here. This shows me again that the entire world is a village. It's great to have viewers from all around the world here. I once even had a viewer from Singapore. So, if you spot any parts that I've missed, you are here Zero. I'm in Thailand. Nice. And from Miss Poseidon, hi there. Hey, Queen. Thank you. Well, I wouldn't say I'm a queen. I'm more of a baroness. Bangkok Minburi. Oh. And then someone who lived in Thailand before. Literally love your channel. It's so calming. Nice to hear that. Thank you. I try to be calming. I'm always calm and collected. Except when I'm not. But that's rarely the case. I'm a Taurus, so always very calm. I'm from Michigan, USA. Nice Bangkok. Unat here. Lovely living here, really. I'm from Michigan too. Haha, crazy. Yeah, we have people from all around. I'm from Germany, by the way, if you didn't know. Hey, Midwest US representing today, Wisconsin. And Get Wrecked from Italy. Nice. Really, really international stream. So, what did you have for lunch or breakfast today? I, for myself, made myself 2 smash burgers. One from UK here, but Neil Gibson. Work in ATL, but for a company base of Heidelberg, Germany. I've lived in a few countries, but I was born in Boston and I live in New York City right now. And Michael make more lasagna. Yeah, lasagna is good. Love lasagna. Skipped breakfast, but I had a wrap for lunch. Wraps. Wraps are also cool. I recently learned how to do a wrap. I need to tighten the screws on my lamp. It keeps going down. Get wrecked. What colors are you gonna paint the model? Well, that is still up for grabs. If no one is paying me to paint him in a certain color scheme, then I will go for a red and blue color scheme. But if you want to support the stream, you can buy the color scheme and force me to paint him in certain colors until someone else is buying the color scheme. Then he can force me to switch colors. Maybe we have a very, very colorful night in the end that way. Wouldn't that be nice? Ryanimal, I'm terrible with choosing colors. Well, that's what we have color wheels for. There you can determine what colors go with what. While this one is drying, I could maybe paint you a color wheel really quickly. Checkerboards and hazard stripes belong on every model. Well, hazard stripes and checkerboards are really, really hard to paint. I know that because I've painted them on 4 of my knights already, and I vowed to never do that again. So if it is up to me, no hazard stripes. So, color wheels. Let's get some yellow, some blue, and some red. I still need to paint checkers on some of my bloody sons. No success so far. Well, it is good to draw the checkers first and then paint them in. So, the color wheel. Let's say we have here yellow. Then lovely blue here. I just use a permanent marker to draw the checkers. Also nice. So here we have now the red. And then comes the color wheel part. So we combine now yellow and red, and we get orange. Then we combine blue and red, and we get purple. And then we combine blue and yellow, and we get green. And then all the intermediate colors in between. So, color wheel works like that. The colors here in the middle, those are the primary colors. Those always go well together. So blue with yellow, blue with red, yellow with red. Those go always good. Then you have the complementary colors that are opposite of each other on the color wheel. So, for example, red and green. You can see that in all the Christmas decoration, red and green. And then you have blue and orange. Those also go really well together. A good example for that is the color scheme for Plus in Germany, the discounter. They have a blue and orange logo. And then we have purple and yellow. Those are also complementary colors. So then you have the contrast between the different colors. Contrast is when you take, for example, black and white. Those here, you can see how the white on the table is contrasting with the black. Same goes for color intensities. So if you go with a really, really dark blue and with a really, really bright yellow, those would be a really nice contrast. Then there's the warm-cold contrast. Warm colors are more on this side here. Oranges, reds, purples, those are like. And cold colors are here on this spectrum. So blues and greens. More on the blue side, the greens like turquoise and teal. Those are cold ones. And then you get the greens that are also cold. And when the yellow gets more in the reddish side, so for example, this here, this is a warm yellow, the Ariel yellow, where this Flashkids yellow is a cold yellow. And there you have a warm-cold contrast with maybe a blue and orange also in several different iterations. Yeah, this is the basic concept about colors. Any questions? No? No questions. Very informative. Thanks. Glad. Very glad to hear that. So, back to painting. Let's dry that here a little bit. This is what you get when you mix all the stuff together. You get a Jackson Pollock painting. So, yeah. Like I said, if no one wants to buy the color scheme, I will go for red and blue. And we will start with a blue tone. Plutonium. I would start with Deep Blue from Scale Color. So, let's make it half and half. Always the right side blue and the left side. Wait a second. Got to do something here. Maybe like this. Yeah, that should work. Maybe. Sort of. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Ryanima was a $25 gift. And his choice of colors is no color preference, dealer's choice. Well, thank you. So nice of you. Well, if you don't want to choose the color, maybe choose the name of this guy. That's even harder. Yeah. It's hard to have the choice, I know. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-dum-dum. I missed the spot behind there, behind his canister. I fixed it. This will be all metal. And everything that I can't reach stays black. And oops. Ah, oh my god. No. Here you can see how the pinning works. The plastic, the glue bond has now broken off, but the pin stays in place. Now we need to fix that. Remind me to not stick a brush right there for maybe half an hour at least. That might take a while. Let's accelerate that with a good right accelerator. So, Ryanimal, have you come up with a name for him? From Tom the Man, your How to Paint a Grey Knight Terminator 11 years ago got me into painting 40k. Thanks for that. Very cool that you're doing streaming. Yeah, glad that you could hang around in the community for so long and that I could provide you with some tutorial service. Oh no, he's also broken on the other side. Eh, dang it. Darn it. Let's paint it down here before we glue it, so I don't ruin my brush. Okay. Now we have all the main color areas blocked out with the first prime. Now let's fix the other leg. Ah, darn, I missed a spot. There we go. Welcome back, Ryanimal. Yeah, I fixed this one, but meanwhile this one also broke. Well, I guess he is too heavy when I'm tilting him here. The strains here were too weak. So I think I have to hold him more on the upper torso, like this, to paint him. So, what do you guys think of the color separation so far? Is that okay so? With a half and half, blue and red? Do you think that's okay for a night heraldry? It's looking good to me. Wow, and I'm glad. So, while the super glue dries, I'm making myself a tiny little coffin nail. Shut a little bit. What do you guys think I should, how do I should paint the plasma cannon? What would you reckon? A blue one or a green one? Maybe an orange one, like on my Death Guard Contemptor? Maybe purple or teal or pink? Magenta? Red? What would be your plasma colors of choice? No ideas for the plasma cannons? Well, let's think about this. Here's the both primary colors, red and blue. And with a color wheel of choice, I would say yellow. Yellow would be the perfect plasma color for him, I think. And since the invention of contrast paint Imperial Fist, this is an easy task. Sorry, I'm just humming along. Well, I'm convinced. Go for yellow. Well, thank you, Ryanimal. You are my boss for this stream, so thank you. Yeah, then next step I will prime those plasma coils in white. You're my boss now. What cigarettes am I smoking? I make my own. I have tabak, and I put them through this little handy machine. During my military time, they always joked to me that I smoke pump action cigarettes. And don't do this. Cigarettes are bad for you. Really, really bad. Why is YouTube always asking me if I'm still there? This is so. Yes, I'm obviously here. I'm listening to the music. So, let's take some white. And prime these plasma coils. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Yes, I'm very messy with my first primes always. There's enough time later on to tidy things up. The important thing is the first stage, slap on the paint. Get the paint always there where it's needed. Okay. I stuck myself to the miniature. That's not good. So, pro tip, don't paint miniatures while they have liquid superglue on them. So, in order to dry the white, I will use the power of my Dryomatic 3500 HD. Hello, 4th Cosmio. And Ryanimal, I find I'm always going back over areas when I go outside the lines. So, warning, it's getting loud. Time for code number 2. Now it's looking white. Do you know what the really good thing is about painting such a large miniature? I don't have to wear my glasses. I can still see all the details. Okay, I think it is sufficiently white. Let's hit it again with a Dryomatic. From Tyler, I've been playing MechWarrior 5 on my PC a lot lately, and it just occurred to me, could you use 3D prints of any of those mechs as a knight? That would look really different. Yeah, sure. MechWarrior have really, really interesting patterns. My favorite patterns are the Mad Dog and Mad Cat. But unfortunately, I haven't been able to find a really crisp 3D STL file for them to be printed. They are always so tiny, and when I blow them up, that doesn't look good. They need to have a certain amount of details in order to get scaled up properly. As you can see, this miniature is scaled up and it's looking okay, but it lacks many of the details that other knights have. So, for example, here the pistons and such, they are far less detailed as an Imperial Knight from Games Workshop, or here the engine block is just, yeah, very detail-less compared. And if you have such a tiny miniature and you blow it up to this proportion here, then yeah, that would look even worse. I love the Marauder and King Crab. Uh, Personally, I don't know how they look. Well, there are several hundred different mech variants out there. I can't know all of them. I know some mech patterns from the old game MechWarrior 2 that I was playing back in the days when I was a kid on my PC. Yeah, and well, the Mad Cat was there in the intro scene, and the Thor was also there. Thor is also a very iconic mech, I think. Well, you could post a link, but I'm here on my cell phone right now to record this, so I can't click any links. Sorry. I could Google them. Wait a second. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Mech Warrior, and then how they called, Marauder. Oh yeah, the Marauder looks cool. He has also this hunched over and backwards legs uh, design, like the Mad Cat, and has a big cannon on his right shoulder. Really cool design. And then the King Crab, you said. Okay, let's look this up. King Crab. Ah, yeah. Also a really cool look. He has more from the style here like an Imperial Knight, also with the backwards legs and with a very flat torso. Interesting design. Really cool. Midwinter Minis lately painted a MechWarrior of the Atlas. From Tyler, the human-looking mechs are fine, but I like the different-looking ones. Yeah, I'm half and half. I like some of the human-looking ones also, but those backward legs have always a nice appeal for me. So, I guess the white is okay now to hit it with some yellow. So let's do this. Well, from all the contrast paints out there, I think Imperial Fist is the color that changed painting in general the most. Isn't this lovely? How good a coat of yellow this is. This is so wonderful. Back in the day, painting yellow was such a hazard. But now, make a nice white, and then this stuff out on top, and you're good. All the other color ranges like Army Painter, Speed Paints 1.0 and 2.0 and Vallejo and P3 and Scale Color. None of them have such a lovely color. They are all missing out on this one. And ta-da! Sorry. Ta-da! Nice yellow plasma coils. Sorry. From Ray Animal, looks great. I used Zealot Yellow from Army Painter 2.0 Speed Paints, and it doesn't compare to this. I used it for yellow and my Bloody Suns. Yeah, they have had in the past here this Yanden Yellow. This also was a really step up the yellow game, but it doesn't compare. So all the other color manufacturers are 2 or 3 years behind on this. And I totally missed the other half of the face to paint it in red. Why didn't anybody tell me? Maybe I should pick some up. Yes, definitely. You know what? Tomorrow I will go to my local games workshop and I will buy some more contrast paints. Because my best friend gave me 30 euros worth of Games Workshop credit. And since for 30 euros you can't get a single miniature from Games Workshop anymore, basically, I will go for some colors. To be fair, there's a glow from the light at that angle. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay, the glue on this side has settled. You see on the little frosting there. But that doesn't matter. We can paint over it. This one is still wet on this side. But it looks stable. Yeah. More stable. Yeah, how do we proceed? Let's fix our wet palette right now. You see, I've filled that up. That's the reason why I'm always having this old ashtray here next to me. It is basically my trash compartment where I always throw in random trash that accumulates around my painting table. Like in my latest video where I showed off this night, you could see some remnants of 3D printing supports. So what I'm doing here is I'm spraying the backside of the paper so it pre-curls. Because I don't want water on the top side. Now it is pre-curled and I can lay it in without the edges curl up too much. Sometimes when I put in a dry sheet, it will curl up to the middle, and then all the underside that is curling up is wettening the top surface. That's not good. But if you just spritz this with some dihydromonoxide, then everything is good. You always learn something new. So, always make sure your stippling brush is nice and tidy and still fluffy enough and doesn't have any paint accumulation here in the or around the ferrule. But it's getting hard over time, so this one needs a proper cleaning. Lately I've tried to clean this one here. This is kind of hard. This one here, I managed to clean off some remnants of old paint in there. Well, you can't avoid getting paint in there, even if you only fill the tip up with it. With every washing, you get paint particles into the ferrule here, and you can't ever truly avoid it. So, what color should we start on highlighting? The blue or the red? What would you like? Blue or red? Blue or red? Come on. I need a decision here. Ray Animal? Blue, okay. Thanks, boss. Hello, Verosian. Or is that Sean? Verosian? How do I pronounce that? So, then, here comes the magic. The magic blue. What I'm doing now is I'm stippling the most prominent areas with this color until I have dabbed off enough of the color to make a nice, neat color transition. So you have less waste of color, because always dabbing it off on a paper towel is a lot of wasted paint. But if you waste the paint on the miniature itself, well, it's not wasted. Those are tiny little tricks that you pick up over time. The more you paint, the more of this handy stuff accumulates. You don't know how the stippling is a workout for your arm. You're doing basically a motion that you normally don't do. So, guess that's this step done, and now I need a little break. My shoulder is killing me. And I have a cat prowling around here. She demands attention. Or food. Or both. We don't know. Want to see her? There she is. Cute kid. Yeah, she's cute. But she's old. 23 years old. And she still demands food and cuddles. Yeah, I took her over from my father when he passed away. And, well, since then I have the Angie here. Unfortunately, Lily passed away. For a short time I had 2 cats. But now I only have her. Have you missed the stippling on the blue half of the head, or is it the lighting? Oh. Thank you. Yes, I totally missed that. Oh, sorry to hear. At least they found a new home. You don't know how hard it is to stipple a straight line. Hope this is straight. Well, much better than I could do. I beg to differ. This is just a matter of training. Stipple enough and you can do that too. And Virocean, thank you for noticing that. I would have noticed it 3 or 4 blue tones later, and that would have been way too late. So right here, back at the head, there's a little bit too less space, so I'm doing some tiny little wet blending here. There we go. So, guys, don't forget to hydrate. I'm drinking Apfelnektar. Apple juice. Hail hydrate. Time for blue step number 2. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, post. By the way, is there an English English term for Prost? Where you basically skål. Cheers. Ah, okay. Makes sense. Thanks. Yeah, then cheers. It's a little strange that you cheer on your beer, but okay. I'm not judging. I usually say slanté, but that's not English. Nah, that's not. But pardon my French. Ba-dum-tish. So at this stage, you can start to see the transition between the different blue tones, I hope, if the glare of the lamp is not too bright. And I'm starting to have trouble with too many paints clogging my paint station. Usually that starts way later. But usually I paint way smaller miniatures. No wonder. And YouTube stopped again. I hate this. Yes, I'm still looking. Dang it. Gosh darn it. Basically, I always find it funny when people try to avoid swearing like I just did with dang it and darn it and gosh darn it and but you avoid the swear words by inventing different words that mean the swear word. So aren't you actually swearing? Is that not just still swearing? And why is swearing bad? There is no rule in the Bible that says you shall not swear. Thou shall not say shit. And dare you say something like, motherfucker. And right now, this stream is 18 plus. Sorry, kids. But the grown-ups have taken over. Normally I don't swear in my videos. Please forgive me. Forgive me, mother, for I have sinned. And right now I've lost 3 subscribers for using a bad word. Oh no. But no matter. I'm losing 10 to 40 subscribers each day right now, so... Well, that's how it is. I'm just a stubborn old YouTuber who doesn't know when to quit. From Tyler. I used to know some Polish swear words. I learned from my grandma, but I don't remember them anymore. From Rain Animal. Dang, I wonder if it's from deactivated accounts or something. Could be. Three days ago was a great day. I only had 10 people who unsubscribed. 7% less than usual. This is so frustrating, guys. YouTube isn't that fun anymore like it used to be. I don't get really paid anything from YouTube itself. They take 35% of the tip money 35%. Normally, it is forbidden to take from tips. So if your boss, let's say you're in the food industry and you're a waitress or something like that, and your boss takes your tips, that's illegal. But here on YouTube, YouTube takes 35% of the tip money. Ludicrous. That should be illegal. Wow, what's the best way for you to get donations? Patreon or something? I don't have Patreon. Best way would be a direct transfer via PayPal, but even there, our percentages cut. A bank transfer? Cash? I don't know. There's always some form of removal. Right now, I'm grateful for YouTube for implementing the tip structure here with the super thanks and such. Basically, we never had that before. You could only get that via Patreon or something like that. But I just find it frustrating how big of a cut they take. This is just insane. Well, I feel like PayPal is going to be a much, much smaller percent than 30%. Yes. Yes, definitely smaller. So, if you want to donate via PayPal, shihiro79@web.de. Back in the day, I had a PayPal donation button on my Facebook page, but Facebook deleted those. So you can't have them anymore. I don't know how much Twitch takes on their part if you get their subscribers and bits and such. Yeah. 50% on Twitch? What the actual F word? Because we don't want to swear again here. 50%? Are they crazy? I think the big streamers can negotiate for smaller. Yeah, that's totally ridiculous. 50%? Hello, Jeffrey Corbello. Nice for you to drop by. Well, good thing I'm not on Twitch then. Imagine donating money and knowing that Twitch is basically stealing 50%. Yeah, that's unjustifiable high. Against that, the 35% here from YouTube is just child's play. I had the name of a Welsh town float through my head. Okay. What Welsh town? Good guy YouTube taking only 35%. Yeah. Hard to imagine that YouTube for once is the good guy. Okay. We're almost there with the blue. Almost there. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's zoom out a little bit. Is there gonna be a third color next to the blue and brown? Well, the brown will be this here, red. This is just the base coat here out of a very, very dark red. So, how's the blue looking? Is that okay? Hope you can see that well. The light is too harsh. Yeah, and now I need a break. My arm is killing me from all the stippling. The blue looks really vibrant and it contrasts nice with the brown rust. Yeah, the brown rust will be vibrant and bright red in the end. This is just the base coat. Time for another cigarette. Going to do OSL with the yellow on the arm. No. Basically, every time I use OSL, it looks ugly. So, do you guys wanna see how the cigarette is made? You put in here the tobacco, press it down, shake off the excess, then you stick your filter cigarette, and then you load your cigarette, and ta-da! It's done. Good old pump action cigarette. So again about the OSL, no, I'm not a big fan of OSL, and I don't really have the experience to actually implement an OSL. Maybe with an airbrush, but I don't use airbrushes because I hate them with passion. And my cat is terrorizing me. Please wait a moment. I'll be right back. I will feed the cat and stop the cat dragon from terrorizing the village. Nu som en nu med hovedet ind. Ja, okay. Ja, mitten im Stream. Mitten im Stream willst du ein genießer mit Gemüse. Ja. So, und als nächstes haben wir KitKat mit Ente. Wie wird das? Hm? Sorry for the catus interruptus, but I am back. Why do you hate airbrushes? Well, let me tell you. A story of me and my airbrush. It always clogs. It clogs after 2 or 3 seconds of spraying. No matter how much I clean them, how much I dilute the paint, no matter what paint brand I use, even with contrast paints, I spray and spray and spray, and it's clogged. It is terrible. All the cleaning is terrible. The transitions that airbrushes produce are, well, basically the same like here with the stippling, and I have much less control over it. I'm terrible with airbrushing. I hate it. I hate the cleaning process. I hate the clogging. I hate the mess it makes. It's loud. It's bad for your health. You have to wear breathing protection. No airbrushing for me. Thank you. But I don't think I will finish this Imperial Knight here on this stream. It will take several hours to finish him. We are already 1 hour and 48 minutes in, and what I've done here is basically, paint some base coat. Definitely a lot of progress in that time. Yeah. Well, painting the armor is always the quickest thing. You see that a lot on my miniatures when I make painting tutorials of a half an hour painting tutorial. 10 minutes of that part is making the armor, and the last 20 minutes is painting all the details. Do you make your own night house, or is it official? Well, basically, my other four nights, I have the Games Workshop ones that I painted are red and yellow, and therefore they are Adeptus Mechanicus aligned. They have no special house or something like that. And the other one is blue. This one here is now red and blue, so uh, maybe I should make a household for them. If you have any ideas, feel free to post them here in the chat. I'm much better in making stories for my Space Marines than for my Knights. Yeah, I think making a Knight house would be similar to making a Space Marine chapter. Um, Maybe they are a Knight house aligned to a Space Marine chapter. Why not? Yeah, why not align them with my Crimson Vow Space Marines? Where are they from? What other groups, factions, thinks of them, etc. Okay, where are they from? Let's see. My Crimson Vow Space Marines. Their homeworld is a Space Hulk, and they are Adeptus Mechanicus aligned, and the Space Hulk was first seen in M32 in the Pacificus sector, and well, the aforementioned Crimson Vow Space Marines entered the Space Hulk as a well. Let's start in the beginning. The Adeptus Mechanicus asked the High Lords of Terror to make a new Space Marine chapter to board this Space Hulk. When you say Night house, I keep thinking like a physical house, like a dollhouse. Well, a Knight household is like an aristocratic house, um, like a lineage of high lords, and they yes, a noble house, and they are basically in line to pilot the next knight. And when they come of age, they fuse with a knight that is accepting them, and then they are the pilot of that knight, and no one else can pilot that knight. And they fuse with the souls of the old previous pilots, and that's the reason why all the knights are well chivalrous, knightly, because the machine spirit will overtake their brain for some parts. Getting a lot of Game of Thrones Pacific Rim vibes. Yeah, I like the Pacific Rim vibes definitely, where they fuse with the night and the how they call it in Pacific Rim, the drift compatibility. They have a mentally wrestle with the machine spirit. Yes, definitely, and sometimes the machine spirit takes over and overrides part of the brain of the pilot, and they become a fusion of all the previous pilots, and also this chivalry and knightlyhood is inbuilt into the machine, and therefore all the knights are basically lawful good, unless they are corrupted by chaos. Then that is on a totally different plane. So I guess this brush is okay. Again, sorry I let that dry paint in the bristles. That was a bad move of me. Really bad. Bad, Alexandra. Bad. Don't do it again. Well, where was I? Yeah, the Adeptus Mechanicus, they asked the Highlights of Terra to make a new Space Marine chapter to enter. Random question. What do you think of Warhammer the Old World? Are you excited? No, not really. Basically, if I would like to play Warhammer the Old World, I would just take one of the several rule books I've laying around, take my army I have and the old army book and play that. So I don't need Games Workshop to come out with a new old game for me. You can use a little acetone to restore the brush sometimes. I part acetone to 10 parts water. Yes, you can, or you could just have a little pot of isopropyl alcohol lying around here and clean your brushes with that. That's what I use. Or I use dihydro monoxide, a very corrosive material, very hazardous. Yeah, and then the Adeptus Mechanicus, they created a new Space Marine chapter specifically for the task of tackling this Space Hulk that is drifting around the Sector Pacificus. And this Space Marine chapter was called The Wings of Fury. They used the gene seed of the Dark Angels to create them because it was a very stable gene seed. And yeah, they trained on the Space Hulk. They used some Skitarii to fight free a little breachhead or a little port for the Space Marines to enter, and then all the Space Marines that were created were basically tasked with cleaning this Space Hulk and finding new relics for the Adeptus Mechanicus while they are training. Have you seen the Emperor had a text-to-speech device on YouTube, by the way? Yes, I've seen one or two episodes of that, but I'm not that interested in that. The comedic value of that is not my cup of tea. You know, everybody has its own how would you say, his own joke? No, Yeah. Well, what some find funny, I find not funny, and vice versa. You know, nothing against you. It's not my cup of tea. Where was I? The Space Marines, the Wings of Fury, they trained and fought along, cleaning out this space hulk, and it took them over 10 years to clean up this entire space hulk of all of the evil presence in there, gene stealers, orcs, chaos, what have you. And, well, the Bane of Fury, how the space hulk was called, was renamed to Emperor's Fury, and the Wings of Fury were given the Space Hulk as a home base. After the Adeptus Mechanicus had what they wanted, some STL files that were on this ancient vessel. And then the Adeptus Mechanicus said, okay, here, bye. Have the Space Hulk. And the good thing, inside this Space Hulk was an old Ramillus space station. And those have a very specific warp drive that is able to carry other ships with them through the warp. They wanted STL files, yes. No, STC files. Standard Technology Construct files. And, well, basically, STC files are STL files, aren't they? Everybody wants STL files. Yeah, everybody wants them. So, and this Ramillus station was basically the core of the entire Space Hulk. And back in the day, this station vanished with a fleet, and the entire fleet was then inside the warp, fused with the station and with debris and rocks and other drifting vehicles and spacecraft, and formed this Space Hulk basically 20,000 years ago. And yeah, this Ramillus space station inside there gave the Space Hulk warp capabilities. So the Wings of Fury then repaired the warp drive and gained control, and were able to, well, now then warp with their entire homeworld, with their Space Hulk homeworld. Inside, they found an old fabrication craft where they could fabricate all their weaponry and stuff, and they have entire human civilization on this Space Hulk. Like, it's basically like a planet at this point, and over the years, this Space Hulk has drifted through space and fought wars, and they have also basically a fleet of normal Space Marine ships that accompany the Space Hulk, where they dock and refuel, and then get sent out again into the fields of battle on the Empire. And yeah, that was basically the chapter The Wings of Fury. But then Guilliman awoke, and the whole shenanigans with the Primaris Space Marines started. And also the Wings of Fury became a visit of the Adeptus Custodes right at the beginning of this whole rowboat girly man, yeah. they became a visit from the Adeptus Custodes, and since that time, well, at that time, this Space Hulk was near Mars. So basically, they were the very first Space Marines that got the treatment to gain access to the Primaris Space Marines. But it came with a huge, huge caveat. They had to accept new Primaris Space Marines from outside the chapter, inside the chapter. And you know how Dark Angels are, aren't you? They are really, really secretive. Because, well, in the millennia previously, the Dark Angels got wind of the newborn chapter of the Wings of Fury, and since their gene seed was that of the Dark Angels got to them and said, "Hi, we are the Dark Angels. We have a secret, and you don't want to hear it, but you hear it anyways. And now you have to keep the secrets. Have fun." And so, well, they have an oath to fulfill to never tell anyone about the secrets of the Dark Angels, obviously, and to get outside forces now integrated into the Wings of Fury chapter. That was an absolutely no-go for them. They could never accept that. And the Adeptus Custodes said, okay, if you don't accept the new Primaris Space Marines that was ordered by Guilliman himself, then we have to exterminate you. And they said, well, is there another way? Can we maybe transform into Primaris Space Marines? And they said, well, there could be a way, but it has never been tested before. Well, it was tested once on Manus Kalgar, and it's a very, 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 very super dangerous process, and your Marines will probably die in the process. And they said, okay, we vow that every single Space Marine of the Wings of Fury will undergo the process of crossing the Rubicon to become a Primaris Space Marine, so that you can perfect this transition, and well, we can keep our secrets and don't have to insert Primaris Space Marines into our ranks from outside the chapter. Okay, and so they went. And the 32% that was destined by the Adeptus Mechanicus came true, and only 32% of the Wings of Fury came out of this process alive. And that's the reason they changed their color from silver blue to crimson red. And they changed their name to Crimson Vow. And the Dark Angels heard of that, and they gave them the okay to use from now on in honor for their bravery and sacrifice for the secrets of the Dark Angels. They gave them the okay to use the Dark Angel insignia. Yeah, and that's the story of my Crimson Vow. And I think maybe my Night House is integrated into the Crimson Vow. They have stations inside the Space Hulk where docks of their knights are housed there, and the house is inside the Space Hulk. How would that sound? Is that cool? Is it not cool? Cool, 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 not cool? What do you think? And yes, YouTube, I'm still watching. Stop asking me. From Ray Animal, sounds good to me. Thanks, boss. For those of you that are new, yes, Ray Animal is basically today my boss because he bought the stream. Yeah, you are laughing, but it's fact. I'm buyable. Well, that sounds wrong. You can buy my affection. Let's say that. So, how is the red looking? Is it good? Let's put some orange in there, shall we? Looking amazing. Thank you. Glad you like it. Jeremiah Emps looks good. Okay. Okay. And the red is done. I think it turned out nice. Any complaints? So, if you excuse me, I need to wash this brush. Ryanimal, that orange really works well for lightning red. I have to do that on some of my minis. Yeah. Basically, you have two choices to highlight reds. You could go with a white route, and therefore go with pinks, and yeah, the yellow route, and make it orange. Those are the two options, and I've chosen orange for that because orange, on the other hand, is a complementary color to blue. See what I did there? Yeah, that's him so far. And I guess I will soon end the stream. I will now go and wash this brush properly. And I'm back in maybe 20 seconds. I'm back. Yeah, this brush is clean now. So, I hope you like the paint job so far, and well, we will leave it like that because I think 2 hours and 16 is good enough for a stream. It's a good time to end the stream, and I think we have gotten quite some more. So the next things that need to be done is painting obviously all the weapons in silver, and all the mechanical parts, and all the gold trim that he is getting. Yeah, that will take some time, and I hope you like this little painting journey here. Thanks again for gifting me with $25 to Ryanimal. It was fun hanging out. Thank you. Yeah, thanks to you for supporting me again, and all the viewers here. Thanks for watching along and chatting with me. It was a lot of fun painting here along with you. And I hope the video quality is okay for you, even if the camera always shakes when I try to read the chat again, because the chat window is always disappearing after 5 seconds for some unknown reason, and I can't shut that off. I can only make the chat disappear, but not permanently appear. Strange. Really strange. Yeah. Any last final questions before I shut down the stream for today? No questions anymore? Well, then I wish you all a happy time zone wherever you are out there, be it morning or afternoon or evening or night. And well, we see us in my next video. Your Alexandra.